Jackie Holfelder. It's a long time since I've had the opportunity to do a 5 minutes with profile, but I'm very happy to be here today with Shaun Plymale to discuss a wonderful annual event in Martin County called
The Mike Shields Memorial
that's the
Inshore
one,
Open.
Michael.
Yes.
So one of the amazing things about this event is not just that it's a good event, but the backstory and how it came to be. And Shaun, would you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it really is, and there's kind of a two-part to it. So originally the fishing tournament started with the Boys and Girls Club, and it was kind of a small affair, and just getting off the ground. And then the next year, we decided to name it after Mike Shields. And Mike Shields was one of my close personal friends when I was growing up that unfortunately contracted bone cancer and passed away at the young age of 23. And obviously, not only did his passing have a big effect on myself and obviously his family and all of his friends here in the area, but his life had a huge impact on us. And so we had always been looking for something to remember Mike by. And people talked about golf tournaments, and at one point they even talked about naming the stadium in his honor, and that seemed fitting. But man, when we found out about a fishing tournament that was not only a great event but also willing to do it in his honor and his name, it just really fit because Mike was all about the river, all about fishing. It really summed up a lot of who he was. So there's just not a better way that we could ever imagine to remember our friend Mike Shields than doing a fishing tournament here at River Palms.
Well, and now that it's in the 11th year, there's lots and lots of people who attend this event that don't have the personal connection that you and all of the other people did when it first started. So that's really a great legacy for him too.
An amazing tribute, right? And and I think that is one of the things that speaks to the power, of who Mike was and the impact that he had is how many people who never met him, never knew him, but they're here working for a great cause that is just right down his alley, and they do it in his memory for the benefit of Project Lift, a great local charity. And it's really been an amazing thing to see as one of the people that it's obvious why I do it. I mean, I had a really close relationship with him. It's obvious why our friends that had a relationship do him. But the ones that come out and volunteer and really pull this thing together that never knew him but celebrate his spirit, it's very touching, and it's something that definitely I am so grateful for.
Well, and how much has the tournament raised over the years?
$360,000
Wow,
to date.
amazing.
So, yeah, the outpouring of support and generosity has been great, and it's what really gives us the opportunity to raise that kind of money because it's a great value to come out and spend time with some friends and wet a line and wet your beak and get a little something to eat, while you're sitting in a beautiful place.
And tell people about the interesting connection between Project Lift and Bob Zacchio and Mike.
Yeah, so Bob Zacchio is somebody that we grew up with, and he was a little bit younger than Mike and I, but he was, in the crowd, so to speak, and he played football as well. And so while we weren't in the same grade, we knew each other. So Bob certainly had a connection to Mike, not as close as the ones the same age. But Bob was one of our founding members of the tournament when it was with Boys and Girls Club, before he had ever even started Project Lift. I was going to say before he had dreamed up Project Lift, but I think he came up with that idea a very long time ago. But so Bob, at the same time that he was helping us and do this for Boys and Girls Club, and he was working with Boys and Girls Club and doing the counseling and the things that he did, and then he got Project Lift up and running, and it just made sense. We had kind of gotten to a point with Boys and Girls Club where it was great, but we needed that injection of new life and passion. And if you know Bob, passion and that new life is all him.
Fit.
Yeah, and so we transferred over to Project Lift, and the rest, as they say, has been history, and it's been a wonderful relationship and such a fantastic charity.
So tell everybody a little bit about this great tournament and even more importantly, the party the night before, because that's something that's there for everyone.
Yeah, I figured you were a big fan of the party, having been there and attended. Well, it's October 4th and 5th, and obviously we said that it is here at River Palms Cottages, thanks to Rufus and Ace and all the staff for helping us so much with the locale. But the way that it's structured is the fishing tournament actually starts on Friday for one of our divisions. Then we have the captain's party on Friday night, which is a great event. Open bar, great food,
And open
good
to everyone,
fun.
not just captains.
Not just captains, not just anglers. That's the party for everybody to come together. And then we'll fish. A lot of people fish all through the night, and then we'll fish the next day. And then we have our awards barbecue at 3 p.m. And everybody can get our information through the website, which is fishforthekids.org, or they can call Project Lift, of course, and they can find us all over the web and Facebook and all that good stuff. But if you don't fish, don't miss the party. It's a great time, wonderful paella. Charlie's Bar does our libations, and it's just really, really a good time of a lot of good people coming out. And what better location to be at right here on the Indian River?
Well, beautiful. And thanks so much, Shaun. I really appreciate spending this time with you and hearing a little bit more about an event that I love.
Well, thank you so much. Your support through all the years has been just wonderful. We can't thank you enough. Thank you.